Within education, it's referred to as the spark, that transformative moment changing a life forever. If you are passionate about education, you are looking for ways to effectively create that spark. Inspired, motivated children want to learn, and wanting to learn makes all the difference. There were 3 persistent challenges to STEM education that are consistently referenced in conversations with educators and industry alike. aSIMetric was formed around finding solutions to these 3 challenges. First, accessibility. Traditional STEM institutions like science centres and museums, while valuable, face limitations. Their centralised locations require travel, restricting reach, and their high operating costs create further barriers, preventing many children from experiencing that crucial spark. 2. Long-term engagement. There is a phenomenon known as single event exposure. Children exposed to these programs and institutions indeed get an initial burst of inspiration from a program or visit, but without follow-up. This excitement quickly fades. Sustained interaction is crucial to nurture that initial spark into a lasting passion and cultivate lifelong learners. 3. Emotional engagement.
It's not about giving information anymore, it's about them feeling the journey. It's brilliant!
This is critical. The future of education is better understanding the emotional bedrock that motivates learning. In the words of Arthur C. Clarke, when children are interested, education happens. aSIMetric's proposal. Firstly, accessibility. Think about that traditional $100 million science centre or museum. Now imagine if we collapse these enormous institutions with all their content down into a small 4x4 metre box. A smaller, easier maintained, cheaper compact space, scaling down on the infrastructure but scaling up the virtual interactive experience, making it easier to deploy to population centres, overcoming traditional barriers of travel and cost. Within our hypothetical 4 metre by 4 metre box, we focus on emotional engagement, engineering an immersive tactile environment, an experience that inspires, challenges and teaches children and the public alike. To achieve this, we opted for a simulated aerospace approach, encompassing both aviation and space exploration in a single high-fidelity, full-motion simulator. Simulating a near future, single-stage to orbit vehicle, capable of runway to orbit, transitioning to deep space exploration and return to a runway. All designed around real scientific concepts, a real physical environment built around a team of 4. We chose this option as it provides the best range of solutions to the 3 challenges mentioned above, an experience made all the more meaningful as a shared experience between friends or family members. Both aviation and space exploration deeply captivate the public's imagination, providing an excellent window into a vast realm of STEM topics, allowing us to transform a myriad of abstract scientific concepts into tangible physical experiences. Underappreciated is the future potential of space exploration and its impact on the public and youth. For example, the space race of the 1960s-1970s set in motion a massive educational boom from which the US benefited for decades, a 3-fold increase in STEM-related PhDs during the Apollo era. Not because of an educational drive, because the public watch engineers dream, build and achieve the impossible. People were inspired. We need to consider this as humanity prepares to return to the moon and venture into deep space. A new era of inspiration dawns. Real-world events influence younger generations. Our approach flips the accessibility equation. From the current practice of large institutions and high pass-through, that's higher volume of visitors, to a more focused, emotionally engaging strategy, perhaps better suited to smaller population centres. 2 different strategies, large pass-through and hope something sticks, versus aSIMetric's proposal, reduced pass-through with more emotionally engaging content and a greater probability of meaningful impact. If enough population centres can be serviced using aSIMetric's cheaper, more flexible, versatile simulators, the strategy achieves a more effective, distributed, higher pass-through strategy over time. On the front end, this experience is designed and promoted purely as entertainment. This allows us to cast a wider net. Encouraging more young people to try and engage with these programs, entertainment is our Trojan horse, encouraging teams to discover, self-learn and self-organize. On the back end, a learning ecosystem dovetailed with educators, STEM programs, parents, etc. A virtual sandbox universe enhances our ability to tackle the second of our three challenges, the ability to create long-term programs, narrative-driven missions teams cannot pursue over time, like characters in their own movie. Our would-be museum visitors just became active participants in their own story, and that's an important distinction. Children need dreams, a vision of a future worth learning for. Inherent in all children is the desire to explore, to learn, to seek adventure. We would like to help with that. aSIMetric seeks to team with like-minded enthusiasts. If you share our vision and want to be part of these goals, please reach out. We welcome your questions, comments and advice.